welcome to Top Ranking, everybody. Make some noise. Make some noise. Oh, shit. Yeah, we got a hell of a show for y'all. First comedian coming to the stage is a monster. You're going to see in a minute. Give it up for my man, Kelly. Make some noise. Make some noise.
What's going on, good folks? How y'all doing? All right. How y'all doing? As he did say, my name is Kelly Robinson. I'm from Queens. 31 years old. No kids.
All right.
Yeah, it don't mean I don't know how to make them. I'm going to have me a kid. And by kid, I mean I'm going to have me a boy. I feel like it's written in stone. Either I'm going to have me a regular boy or I'm going to have me a boy with some girl parts. But I'm going to have me a boy. Amen. Well, I'm single now. Hey. Unfortunately. What I decided to do, I wanted to locate my girlfriend. I don't have an iPhone, so I decided to type her number in Google. And a bunch of provocative photos of her on this website called Backpage popped up, and she was listed as for sale. And I can't be wifing up anything that sells their pussy next to appliances, so left that alone. Fucked up part is I already knew she was a hoe. I mean, I just figured I'd wife her up because I'd be getting most of the pussy. But, there was that. But, so I'm on the dating scene. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm only attracting BBWs. Probably not the BBWs y'all thinking of. Y'all probably thinking of, like, the type of BBWs that got the two-tone in the thigh. I'm not talking about that. You probably think about like the girls that gotta wear like sandals 365 days a year because they can't find sneakers to fit their feet. I'm not talking about that. Talking about the other BBWs, the bougie broke women. Yeah. They run into me crazy. These are the girls that are pretty as fuck, but like they financially unattractive. Like I'm running into those. I mean, these are the girls that they Instagram life never really add up to their real life. And shit. I mean, I met a girl at the last show, asked her what her name was. She gonna tell me City Girl 97. So I actually followed her and shit, just to find out that she was wearing the same outfit that she had on in her profile picture, which bothered me for some reason. I don't know why. It just did. But these are the girls that I take them out on dates, and they decide that they want to make me step outside my financial comfort zone so they can go ahead and enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? Got me going to restaurants where the entrees don't even have sides. Them shits come separate. You know what I mean? Got me looking on my fucking phone and checking my bank account, seeing if I got to go vegan to fucking afford this meal. You know what I mean? And after paying all that goddamn money, you know, like, I'm going to go back to the house, you know what I mean? Where you just get more surprises, you know what I mean? Find out that she's a terrible mother, you know what I mean? As soon as you walk in the door, it's 2 a.m. She got her baby daughter twerking on Elmo. She over here trying to raise her daughters and her kids to city girl quotes and shit. She over here talking about clean this house up on period. Like, I mean, like, crazy talk. Got her son out here trying to be a young thug. And not a young thug. Like, he trying to be Young Thug, the rapper. You know what I mean? Which is only a problem because I don't really know the kind of gangster agenda that he's kind of pushing on these kids now. You know what I mean? All of that, get it, like a bumblebee. I'm a pro. It's like nowadays, you got to worry about getting not only robbed, but probably stripped naked and get dick pulled on now. Like, you know what I mean? They want to, this is what they do. It's the Young Thug generation. You know what I mean? To avoid these kids and to still have fun, I feel like we should all wrap it up. Amen? Mm-hmm. Amen? I mean, because everybody out here fucking everybody. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't want to fuck around and catch the everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all be careful. I mean, fellas, just a word of advice before I get up out of here. If a girl start off in doggy style and she reach back and she don't reach back for a condom, Jigsaw should just pop up on your shoulder and say, would you like to play a game? Like, it should be up to you at that point in time. You know what I mean? But my name is Kelly Robinson. That's my time, and I appreciate you.
Columbine.
Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
Aurora.
Fort Hood. Oak Creek.
Newtown.
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 How many more?
How many more? How many more colleges? How many more classrooms?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more houses of faith?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more street corners?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough.
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 Demand a plan.
Right now. As a mom.
As a dad.
As a friend.
As a husband.
As a wife.
As an American.
As an American.
As an American.
As a human being.
For the children of Sandy Hook.
Demand a plan. No more lists of names. It's not too soon.
It's too late.
Now is the time.
Before we all know someone who loved someone on that list.
No more lists.
No more.
Who they might have been. No more.
If we had just done something yesterday. It's time.
We can do better than this.
We can do better than this.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for our leaders to act.
Demand a plan. Right now.
Right now.
You! Demand it!
Enough.
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 What's up, y'all? I'm Timbo King with a brand new TV show called Timbo King Live, the visual podcast. I need y'all to go on YouTube, subscribe. I need y'all to look up all the episodes. Season 1, Timbo King Live. Stay in tune.
Good morning. I'm here to read you your rights.
My what?
We are all free and equal. Don't discriminate. You have the right to life.
You have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety.
You have a right to education.
You have a right to your own things.
You have the right to Social Security. You have the right to play.
You have the right to democracy. You have the right to asylum.
You have the right to take responsibility. And no one
and nobody can take these rights and freedoms away from you.
Why are you doing this?
You have a right to know.
Dope. Y'all ready for more? Yeah. You up? You sure? You don't. I can see you right back there. You look like you're sleeping.
I'm ready.
Oh, she's ready. All right, so fuck that. Coming to the stage is my man. We've been rocking for a long time. He's the reason why I'm even doing this. I need you guys to give it up for my man, Will Sweets.
Yes, what's up? Can y'all hear me? I can't hear myself. Y'all can't hear me? You hear me? Mm-hmm. That's fucked up because I'm behind the lights. That's what it is. How y'all doing? We good. Brooklyn's okay? Yeah. Is this Flatbush, Brooklyn? East Flatbush? What's going on? Y'all Canarsie? What's going on? This is Brooklyn. What's going on? Then we in Brooklyn. You know this shit. Look, they tangle me up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Look at how they tangle me up. I know I'm the Latin part of the show. Like, wait, they didn't have a kitchen in here. Right? That's what they're like. Yeah, they didn't have a kitchen in here. This is why I came here for. How y'all doing? Good. All right, we filming. So as soon as y'all get into it, I'll get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? How you doing? Yeah. There y'all go. We gonna start all over. My name is Wilfredo Morales. All right, I'm Spanish, but that's the only Spanish y'all gonna hear out of me. All right, I don't speak no other Spanish besides my first and fat last name. And I'm from Marcy, Brooklyn. How y'all doing? And they're like, oh, the hood. That's fucked up. Like, you shouted me out right away. He said he's from Section 8. You can see his shirt is tight. His shit shrunk on him. He from Section 8. That's terrible. You right away judge me because I'm from Park and Marcy, right? That's terrible. That's what happens. This is what happens. I'm from Brooklyn. This is what it is. Brooklyn is we narrowing up. Listen, you got to get out of Brooklyn when you get a bike lane on your block. It's time to go because you went from Section 8 to Section 9. Section 9 is when you got to move out and get out of there, right? That's what happens. And I tried to grow. I tried to get out of Brooklyn. I bought a house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it was the trouble. It was the trouble. Because I went from the Jews to the Amish. And I don't mean nothing by that. You know what I mean? Or what happened to me was that I bought a horse. I bought a horse in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, right? So what happened was I bought the horse, right? And I was like, okay. The Amish man told me that I could get $1,000 for a pint of sperm for the horse, right? The horse is a running horse. Y'all looking at me like a fish in a fish tank. That's cool. So I had a pint cost $1,000. So what I did, I bought a horse because I figured this is where I'm gonna hustle out here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, right? So I bought the horse. What happened? It was like a rape charge, y'all. I bought the horse and I put him in the barn and I was like $1,000 a pint, but I only bought the male, right? So what I'm supposed to do? I bought the male, I put him in the farm barn, and I said, okay, for $1,000 a pint, he ain't gonna do nothing unless there's a woman there. There ain't no woman. I'm the woman. Right? So I walked to the barn, and I never raped nothing in my life, right? So I'm walking like, oh my God, I gotta take care of this horse. Right? So what happened? The horse is there like, oh my God, $1,000 a pint, that's only a cup. I gotta do what I gotta do. Go ahead, go. Go ahead, go. Go ahead, go. Go. So he made the first pint. So I was excited. Oh my God, I'm making money like a hooker. You know, I'm making money like a hooker. There you go. I got to let it go, right? So second time I get in there, right? I was like, oh, he knows I'm touching him now. The horse knows. I start getting in there like, here we go. Round 2, day 2, another pint. Let's go. Right? So I pumped him, and he went in the cup. Right? Third day, he knew I was raping him. And I don't even need to use that word because I never used that word in my life. What happened? I had to use 2 hands. I pumped him off, but he knew I was doing something, so he turned this thing this way. So he don't judge me, fuckers. That's what happened. He pumped me, and then it let off on me. And I was like, I ain't gonna waste this sperm. I'm gonna put it in the cup. I'm gonna put the sperm in the cup. I put the sperm in the cup. Don't judge me, fuckers. Don't judge me. That's what happens when you go from Brooklyn to the country. That's what happens. 5 bloods to the country, that's what happens. Don't judge me, guys. So, being from Brooklyn, I grew up, right? Now I'm from Marcy, Brooklyn, like I told you earlier. We're going to take the segment because they can cut it up, so we're going to have fun. Right? Oh, my. Right. Do I have to say amen in here or something? Because y'all just like, right, this is what y'all going to do. You guys are wrong. So this is what happened. Gentrification attacked us, right? Mm-hmm. Gentrification attacked us. Yep. Flatbush, Canarsie, right? Mm-hmm. Brooklyn. This is what the shirt says. I know it's pink, but I don't mean nothing by it. Y'all gonna take me joke by joke. This is bullshit. Y'all gonna judge me joke by joke. I'm trying to do some new shit. I'm trying to work it out, Ray, but they don't care. They don't care. Fuck it. All right, let's talk about New York shit. I got on the subway this morning, right? Now, we know the subway could be crowded, right? It wasn't crowded. It was chugga, right? It was me and a gentleman, and he was right behind me. Chugga, right? Y'all got this. Y'all following me? Yeah. The fucked up part was, it's normally crowded, right? Chugga. It was only me and him on the cart. Chugga. Like, this is the Q train, buddy. Back up. It don't need to be like this. All right, fuck it. Let me get into my personal. I only got 5 minutes up here. So, my baby mama's got sleep apnea, right? Now, don't judge her. Fuck, what you laughing at? She has sleep apnea. That means she has a machine sleeping next to her, and she plugs the tube into her face, right? So she has a mask, right? So what happens is she's breathing like Bane from Batman. Right? That's fucked up. Right? She's breathing like that. What I'm going to do? That's what happens. She has sleep apnea, right? The fucked up part, right, is that we just started watching Netflix together. Right? He said, oh shit, you just got Netflix? Yeah, it happens, and we just got Netflix together. So she takes pills. So she starts to talk like Bane from Batman. Hey, how y'all doing? I know you cheating on me, motherfucker. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Y'all judging me joke by joke. I see what y'all doing. Oh, you telling me to wrap it up? Okay, last joke of the night. Here we go. I'm Puerto Rican, right? I'm fucking around. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm just a lighter shade of y'all. This is what happened. When growing up in Marcy, Brooklyn, right? I had Jehovah's Witnesses come to Marcy Projects. I'm from Marcy Projects. Now, the Jehovah's Witnesses come into the building. They knock on your door. Now, normally on Saturday morning, I don't open the door. But this time I opened the door. And I said, oh, hey, come on in. I want to hear what you have to say, right? So I got my cereal. I came back on Saturday morning. I was like, okay, what is it that you have to say, motherfucker? You know what this son of a bitch said? I don't know. I never made it this far. Thank you. My name is Will Velocity. Join us here tonight.
Give it up for Will. Give it up for Will. That's all right, man. That's all right. Work it out. Unleash, man. Fuck that. Y'all having a good time? Yeah. Y'all ready for your headliner? Yeah. Oh man, she's a problem. She's a problem. I think y'all already know. Yeah, right? Of course. Oh yeah. Well, without further ado, let's give it up for Lady Fifi.
Hi, y'all. Hi. Big Mel changed my name to Lady Fifi, so I guess that's what y'all could call me. I don't know. My name is Felicia. Get this shit out of here. Bye. Who said bye? I got some burns on me because the shrimp popped up and popped the shit out of me up there, but I'm not in an abusive relationship. I promise, mommy. My mother like, I knew he was beating you. No, he not. He don't beat me. I promise he don't beat me. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? My name is Felicia, a.k.a. Phunny Fifi on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram or Cash App me. Okay? I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. Hi, Brooklyn. Hey. Anybody here from Brooklyn? I know y'all not. Hey. Hi, Brooklyn. Yes, Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from Harlem. And I don't have much time up here, so I'm going to just get up here and just talk real quick about my shit. I'm nervous as fuck. And I read something that said when you're nervous, you come up on the stage and you stand like this. Let your stomach hang out and all that. Don't give a fuck. Here's the stomach. The superhero stance should give you more testosterone and it should make you not nervous, but that shit doesn't work. Okay, because I'm still nervous as fuck. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to just get right into it. My name is Felicia, a.k.a. Phunny Fifi, and it's not about me. It's my little sister's birthday today, Shakira. So I just want us to I don't want y'all to clap. I actually want y'all to sing happy birthday to her on a count of 3. 1, the black way. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Kira. Happy birthday, Kira. Happy birthday. Woo, we wrap it up. That's it. Happy birthday, Kira. I love you. I just want to tell y'all some stories about me and Kira. We grew up. It was just me and Kira. Brianna came into the mix really, really late. My mother decided to have a baby when she was 50. And then Brianna came about. But it was just me and Kira for a long time. So me and Kira did a lot of shit together. We went through a lot of shit together. I'm a nurse. Anybody here working nursing? Why are you looking at me like that? She's like, I'm not following you, fat girl. I don't know what you're talking about. She got the ill stink face on. I'm gonna see you after this show, though. But I'm a nurse, and I work in psychiatric. Anybody here work in healthcare or with crazy folks? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I work with them or whatever, and I knew that I was gonna work with them from the way that I grew up. Auntie, I told you I was gonna talk about your mother. Here you go. So I grew up with my mom. My mom was a single mom. It was just me, my mom, and my little sister. But my mom had a mom as well. My grandma Dorothy. And my grandma Dorothy was bugged out. Okay, there's no other way to put it. My grandma was fucking crazy. Okay, so one time me and Kira came home from school. Kira, you remember this? We came home from school, right? I'm knocking on the door, tap, tap, tap. I grew up in the project, so we got the little knock, knock, knock thing on the front of the door. I knock on the door. I'm like, Grandma, let us in. Grandma's in the house watching the OJ case. Y'all remember the old people used to watch the OJ case back in the days, right? Y'all remember the OJ case? Yeah. If the gloves don't fit? Must have quit. Yes, y'all remember that shit. So Grandma was in the house watching the OJ case. You cannot disturb Grandma when she's watching the OJ case, right? So I'm knocking on the door. I'm like, Grandma, I put my key in the door and I'm opening the door, but you got the chain lock on the door, Grandma. I can't get in. So Grandma's like, God damn it, stop playing with the motherfucking door. Just open the door and come in. I can't. And I'm trying to. And I put my key in the bottom lock and in the top lock, and they're both open. But you have the chain lock on the door, Grandma. Let us in. So Kira's standing there. I gotta pee, Alicia. I gotta pee. I'm like, don't worry, little sister. I got you. Don't worry about that. So I knock on the door again. I'm like, Grandma, this is the last chance I'm gonna give you to let us the fucking house. Cause when I get in there, I'm gonna fuck you up. Cause you got me and my little baby sister standing out here, and she gotta fucking pee, and I don't have time for this shit. And I'm only 11, okay? And my little sister's 8, and she gotta fucking pee. Let us in. Grandma still ain't open the door. Grandma's sitting there like, OJ ain't do that shit. He ain't do that shit. I know he ain't kill that white woman. Grandma dumbass sitting there. Whatever, Grandma. Cool. Grandma ain't open the door. I told Kira, stand back, Kira. Don't worry about that. I walked back like a football player. I kneeled down a little bit. So watch this, Kira. I ran up to the door. I kicked that bitch open. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Only because I'm in Brooklyn, I use that. Only because I'm in Brooklyn. My grandma said, why the fuck you kicked that open? Because we couldn't get in. Okay? So we got inside. Grandma's sitting there. Grandma got schizophrenia or some shit that she got going on. And me and Kira get in. Kira goes to the bathroom or whatever. So I'm sitting on the couch, and Grandma got the thing going. I'm like, Grandma, can I watch Hippity Hop? Because that's what she called cartoons. Hippity Hops. Grandma, can I just watch Hippity Hops for a little bit? No, you can't, because I'm watching the OJ special. And he ain't kill that white woman. So, no, you cannot. I got to make sure he ain't kill that white woman. I'm like, all right, Grandma, cool, no worries. So my sister's in the bathroom. I'm sitting there. Grandma's sitting on the couch watching OJ. She's pissed off. I hear Grandma talking, but there's nobody there for her to talk to. She's literally talking to herself. So she's like, I know you ain't do that shit, OJ. And you weren't hurt nobody. You weren't hurt a fly. You drove that white Bronco, but nobody know. We know you ain't do that shit, OJ. We know you ain't do that. So I'm sitting on the couch. I'm looking at Grandma. She's over there bugging out, talking to herself. Kira come out the bathroom like, something wrong with Grandma. I'm like, yeah, you're damn right, something wrong with Grandma. Next thing I know, I look over. I see Grandma standing up. I'm going to show you what, Prophet? I'm going to show you what, OJ? This is a true story, y'all. That's why my sister can't compose herself right now. It's a true story. My grandmother stood up and pulled her pants down and said, you kicked my ass, Yuri! You kicked my motherfucking ass! You think OJ killed that white woman? Meanwhile, I'm 11. My little sister's 8. And we standing there looking at Grandma, big old ashy ass, sitting down. You ain't kill that white woman, OJ. You kiss my ass. All y'all in the fucking audience to kiss my ass. If you think OJ killed that white woman. That's how I grew up. So I knew I was destined to work with crazy people because I've been dealing with crazy people since the day I was born. I'm not going to go into the day I was born because the day I was born was all fucked up. My mother had a C-section and shit. I almost died. And this shit is just crazy. Anybody here got kids? Yeah. Kids? Parents? Where the parents at? Yeah. Clap it up for your kids, y'all. All right. I got 2 kids, Michaela and Mason. Michaela is 13 now. She's a bitch. She's I don't know how else to say it. I don't got much time. They're telling me to wrap it up. I got to just get this shit in there. Michaela's a bitch. Mason is 5. He's a little baby asshole. And I used to call myself Funny Fat Fee before I became Lady Fifi, thanks to you, Big Mel. Before I became Fifi, I was Funny Fat Fee. But I had to change my name because my little son had to write sentences the other day. So I'm like, Mason, write your sentences. And he's like, I'm going to write this one right here about you, Mom. I'm like, what does it say? He goes, read it. So I look at it. My mom is fat. But she's pretty. And she cooks good. Wait, okay, Mason, listen. I don't got time for this shit. So the moral of the story is don't have kids. Don't work in psych. And I don't know. And Tariq killed ghosts. Thank you. Have a good night.
Give it up for Lady Fifi. Oh man, that was good. I thought she said Lady Fat Feet. Because that just brought me back to a whole fucking thing. Because I work in the medical field and I see a lot of weird shit. And one of my coworkers, her feet look like cocoa bread, like she been kicking flour all day. So I'm always fucking with her. I love her. She's like my big sister at work, but her feet is fucked up. She took her shoe off, and it looked like fried pig feet. Like it was fucked up. And she was like, "Look at the heel. The heel looked like it was cocoa bread. Like it was bad." Wow. And she said she only get her feet done in April. And I was like, "Bitch, they called all the Chinese people fucking. What they do is they close up the shop for her, and they start. You know your feet is fucked up when they look down. They go, "Bing dong, I can get my feet." That means your feet fucked up. And it's your feet is fucked up. And they always get the new bitch that's straight off the boat, right out the canister. Right? Ding dong, by down. She'd be like, ah, ja, ba, ba. Oh, shit, man. Yo, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, man. We had a blast. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for all the comedians that came out. Oh, this is Top Ranking, where we encourage everybody to unleash their beasts, man. I appreciate each and every last one of you, and I want to say good night. Have a good time.